Hey soul family, how are you? I'm doing my nails as I do this reading. I haven't had any time to take care of myself. Why was that all blurry? I don't have any jewelry on. I've got this jewelry on, but I don't have any rings or bracelets. Very unusual for me that way, isn't it? And I looked down at my nails and I thought I looked like a 6-year-old who had her mother's nails, had her nails done by mommy, right? Why is my face all fuzzy? Isn't that weird? Look at it. In any case. So what does that mean? You don't have enough time for yourself. Maybe you need to take more time for yourself. I say yes, so let's turn off my work line. I wondered for the last 2 hours, why my phone hadn't rung. An error occurred while loading. I've been offline. An error occurred while loading. And so, what am I talking about? I haven't had enough time for myself. I've been going through cupboards and underneath, I put everything, or I'm pretty organized, but I had, everybody has a junk drawer. I had a junk bag underneath my sink in the bathroom. And I just went through it and I thought, what is this? It's literally going to go in the garbage. I mean, I salvaged a couple things that I didn't know that I had. So I went through there and I got nail clippers and I can't handle that my face looks orange. I look like an Oompa Loompa. I don't know what's going on. Something with the light. Look you can't even see the light outside. Like, what's going on? Wow, now I'm all blurry. Wow, isn't that weird? I don't know. Anyway, sorry if I look like an Oompa Loompa. So it's about the need for self-care. This stuff isn't working either. So nail polish remover, and it's not working. I've been sitting here working at it. Non-acetone nail polish does not work. So what does that mean? Maybe it's just cheap. For natural nails with vitamin E and panthenol. Maybe it takes longer because it's better for you. Right? Because if I just took, what is the other stuff? Acetone. This is probably non-acetone. So I'm going to put my, actually I'm not. I got a laptop. Aren't we all excited? I'm a big girl now again. I have a laptop. Wow. I was waiting for an iPad and a friend was moving and, why am I talking about all this? I'm sorry. Friend was moving and she sold it. So it was inexpensive and I thought, all right, I can just use it. I liked to have everything interact between my iPhone, but it's an HP and I figured, ugh, I need to use it. So I can actually look up animal totems while I'm talking to you. I like that. So items to choose from. This is another item I got from her. Why is it all weird like that? There we go. Freedom, white horse. Makes me think of Pegasus, the flying horse. And on the back it says, I am powerful. Is this what you chose for yourself? There's that item. I also got this. This is Kokopelli. If anybody knows anything about in Arizona, Kokopelli's all over the place. He's the Haoka. And he says, I am bountiful. I am bountiful. 2 items. And then the third item will be, I did a reading for a woman at Sedona, and this came up. I heard it in my head. And these are singing quartz crystals because of the sound they make. Put them in a little bag. And it calls the fairies in. I like it. So I'm going to choose those. All right? Deck. What is the deck? With my yucky fingernails that are going to take a lot longer. All right. I haven't used this one for a while. This is the Heal Yourself reading cards. I got them because they're absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Pegasus, I am powerful. I mean, they're all mine. I choose them all. But correct for neutrality on all levels for those who chose Pegasus. I really wish my face wasn't looking like an Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa Doop. If I go closer, is it still Oompa Loompa? I don't have any lipstick on either. Oh well. I'm hot though. Maybe my face is red because I'm hot. It's hot. I have all my doors open. It was really cold last night. I'm shuffling, so I'm not going to pull the card. Spirit has to. I had all my windows and doors open, and I was freezing. I had to wear pajamas last night. Pajama pants, and I took that off and went to bed naked, and then ended up putting the pajama top back on in bed because it was so cold. And it was cool all morning, which was wonderful. And now it's gotten warm. It's probably like 81, but the wind is blowing everywhere. So it's very, very dry. Winds have changed. The seasons are definitely changing. Time to slow down, right? It's like that's the nail polish is taking a lot longer because it's better for me. I'm eating I'm not eating, taking a diet pill. I'm juicing every morning. Carrot, celery, apple juice every single morning, and a salad at night. And it's taking a long time to drop a few pounds, drop a few inches, but I'm doing it the healthy way. Hi. Raven dug a big hole in the garden right in front of my landlord's. Big hole in the grass. I'm like, oh my goddess. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. All this that I've been talking about for a reason. It's all about self-love. It's time to take care of yourself. This woman is taking care of herself. I love her necklace. So, it's do your hair. Do wear your best stuff for you. This is all about loving you. She's embracing her own loving energy. She's not criticizing herself. She's not expecting perfection. I just said it's taking a long time to lose some pounds and some inches, but I'm doing it the right way. I'm doing it the healthy way. Just like this is taking a lot longer, but it's taking longer, but it's healthy. It's not putting it into my body chemicals. So this is, if you've been beating yourself up, don't compare yourself to anyone else. When you judge yourself, when you're mean to yourself, bad things happen to yourself. Like, I'm wondering if I got this because I was mean to myself. Why is it blurry? It's so annoying. This colloidal, what do I call it? Ganglioidal cyst. Such a weird name. Ganglioid cyst. I know it was from working too much. I know I wasn't loving myself because I wasn't giving myself a break. And Spirit said, slow down. And so it hurt me. But you can literally make yourself physically ill. You can cause things to happen to you by critiquing yourself, by being mean to yourself. You can make yourself sick eventually. You truly can. The pendant on her is green for healing and self-love. It's emerald. Have you been trying to compete with others or try to get approval from others? Or have you been pushing yourself too much? Have you been trying to get approval from family or friends, right? Spirit says right now, can you breathe in? Love. Breathe out. Anything that isn't. Breathe in. I was doing this last night with my cyst. I was watching this. Breathe in. Healing. And breathe out. Anything that's causing it to happen. I'm loving my body. I'm loving my body well. So what changes do I need to make in my daily routine? Am I pushing myself too hard? Do you know that I went to bed at, I got to tell you the God's honest truth, I went to bed and I was in bed at 8:45. I could have been in bed at 8, but my landlord was talking to me. They're visiting. I was so tired. I've got big bags under my eyes because I'm super tired. So what changes can you make? Can you go to bed earlier? Can you just not go sit and watch TV? Can you take breaks during the day from your work? That's what I'm doing right now. I just realized I haven't had my work light on for 2 hours. And then I thought, well, my nails look horrible. Self-care. I wasn't working for a reason. I was getting things done that I needed to do at a slower pace. Maybe that's it. Remember I said we're moving into the slow season. Things are we're getting ready for hibernation season. We're getting ready to slow down. So Spirit wants you to check and see what it is that you can do. Can you find reasons to open your heart by finding the things that make you happy in your home, the beauty in your home? I love my home. There's a lot going on in here. There always is. My landlord's like, I don't think you have an inch left on your walls. I don't, but I love it. I love it. I love my garden. I walk around my garden. I love my kitties. I love my pups. I mean, whatever it is that can make you happy, right? That when you're happy, your vibration changes. It lifts. So maybe you need to go do something like get your nails done. Go to get a massage. Nurture yourself in some kind way. Maybe you just need to look in the mirror and say, I love you. I love you. You're doing an amazing job. And in case anybody hasn't told you yet, you are the freaking bomb. How about that? How about that? I like it. All right. I'm taking all these messages, even though I chose the singing crystals. All right, I put my little horse away, Pegasus. He is my boy. I have a cat named Pegasus, and he is simply divine. And so maybe you are simply divine. All right, for those that chose Kokopelli or Kokopellian, or I am bountiful, maybe you're calling in money, 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 or abundance in some sort, love, friendship, wellness. That's abundance, right? Correct neutrality for those who chose Kokopelli. Wow, can you hear the wind? Gets all my wind chimes going in. I love that. They're all singing. Correct for neutrality. I love that. I love that. That's loving, right? That brings in positive, loving energy. I do have a big light coming in here, so that might be doing something. But correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose Kokopelli. For those who chose Kokopelli. There we go. Ooh, we got 2. Oh, how odd. Entrapment and sexual arts. Wow, did somebody get trapped in that way? Was somebody drawn to someone and it trapped through sex and they feel trapped? How bizarre. That's not the message, though, for this one. This one is, there's passion rising here between these two. It's like a volcano, right? It's a volcano. Sexual art. So it's, I got this earlier today. I'm pretty sure, because we were talking about the pheasant, and entrapment, we'll talk about that one in a second. But it talked about allow yourself to be seen and get out there and shake your tail feathers. So sexual art, there's an art to sex. It's not just a thing I need to get off, right? It's sexual energy. And we all have sexual energy within us. So this could be sacral chakra, the seat of sexual energy and creativity. This could literally be not between you and another person, but within yourself in order to create. Because you've got the masculine and feminine qualities, right? They're a gift to one another. So if you're talking about the kind of love that you should have, you should be a gift to one another. You should see one another as a gift. And when one person is embodying their masculine energy properly and the woman that is embodying her feminine energy properly, they are a gift to each other. That's sacred sexual union. So it's talking about life force, flowing movement, emotions. Don't buy into the myth that it's all that the relationships cannot last, that they all burn out eventually, because it's, sex dies in relationships. My landlord's 78 and 76, and they are very healthy and very happy and very connected and busy, and it's a relationship of best friends, and that's what this is. This is what you're wanting. So they're telling you about, if you want to work together, instead of tell your partner what you want, why don't you invite them into something by expressing your feelings in an enticing way, in an erotic way. I was with my twin once, and my body just went on automatic pilot. Maybe this is too much information. I won't tell you what I was doing, but I wasn't even thinking. And all of a sudden he said, you're seducing me. And I laughed. I'm like, I am? I am? I never thought I did that. I never thought I had that gift. But it was a gift. That's what it was. It was a gift between the two of us, because he was a gift to me and I was a gift to him. So that was a gift that I was giving him. Wow, that's so interesting. Never thought about it that way. And here we just talked about it. So recognize that your partner is giving you themselves as a gift. Don't see it as oh, he wants sex again, or she wants sex, or this is a gift. I'm gifting you. There's a way to give of yourself in a beautiful way. It's definitely not this, which is entrapment, right? Somebody who seduces somebody, or look at the death mask for one thing, and then he's got a whip. Right? This one is the spirit saying you need to take responsibility for your life here, because somebody is controlling you in some weird way. There's some kind of powerlessness in your life, some abuse of power in this situation. So It doesn't have to be in a sexual way, although this could be that somebody has a very abusive, controlling partner. I've had that in my life before. It could just be that you need to stop being a victim. You need to take responsibility for your life, and then do things that create change, because he's not going to stop. Look at him, right? So that could be a job, that could be the government, that could be whatever. If you sit there and say blame, 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 oh, it's their fault that this is happening, it's their fault. Take control of your own life. You have your own mind, you have your own desires, you have your own will. Stop laying there. Stop laying down and taking it, right? If you've got something to say, speak up. Successful people speak up. They take responsibility for their lives. They don't spend time feeling sorry for themselves and blaming everyone else for their failures or for their lot in life. If you don't like your lot in life, do something to change it. It's on you, right? It's on you. You've got to tell yourself, even if I've been in this situation. So I'm telling you, I'm not talking to you and somebody will say, you don't understand. Yes, I do. I was in an abusive relationship for 10 years. And I remember waking up every single morning thinking, this is my life. It's never going to change. Oh my God, this is my life. Until it did. Until it got so bad that I said, I'm done, I'm out. And he said to me, I will see you in the streets. You will have nothing. Because I was a stay-at-home mom. I took care of the family. I cooked dinner 7 days a week. I cleaned the house. I did groceries. I had a side business at home. But I didn't make enough in my mind that I would be able to go out on my own. I have a very good friend that's exactly in this position right now and has been kept in this position for fear of not being able to make it on their own. And she had me for a friend. Yes, you can. And Spirit said, yes, you can. You get pushed to the point where it gets so bad that you're unwilling to take it anymore. And I said, I would rather be in the streets than live one more day like this. And in the end, that's not what ended up happening. We have the fear of the change. All I needed was to take the step. And when we went to court, he had his ass handed to him. In the end, I gifted him. I said, I don't want any alimony from you. I don't want anything from you. You take care of your kids and that's it. Right? The kid. He didn't even do that. So Spirit takes care of me. So when I say things, sometimes people think, oh, you're a little bit, black and white or harsh. I have lived this. I understand that it's not easy, that it's terrifying, and that it's upsetting, and they take your I was a shadow of who I was before. I was covered in bruises. I hid them, didn't think anybody knew. I had no one to tell. My family was in the United States. I lived in Canada. I didn't know anybody. And the people that I did know, I couldn't tell. I went to his father and said what was happening, and he said, don't make him mad then. I had no help. So I understand how it feels to feel trapped. But there is always a way. And you need to tell yourself, I am not a victim. I am not trapped. I will not take this. I have a spiritual team. I am powerful. I am just as powerful as that person is. I am just as deserving as anyone else to have a happy life, to have a successful life. I don't have anyone taking care of me. I take care of me. I have come from there to this. So believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. I've been through a hell of a lot. And I know it's not easy, but you can do it. And it starts by loving yourself. Correct for neutrality. Singing crystals for me. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Singing crystals for me. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. For singing crystals. I'm so tired. I am. I'm so tired. I'm so asleep. I need a nap. I like things organized. All right. They are always all falling on the floor. Patience. So something that you're asking about is requiring patience. Or you need to be more patient with yourself. It could be patience with others, but it could be also with yourself. She's sitting there like, I'm ready. She looks like a bride, doesn't she? I'm ready. You ever see that and you're looking at your nails? Where are you? I mean, that's a question I've been asking lately. Where are you? I'm growing old by the second. This is another year that's passed, right? I get this. This is one I chose. Patience. And it doesn't mean that you give up and do nothing. I keep moving forward in my life. I'm not waiting for no man, no daughter, no nothing. Interesting that I say those two things. Both of those two are not communicating with me right now. I'm not waiting for anyone. So be aware of the aspects of the circumstances that we're facing. I get it. Everybody's got their lessons. Everybody's got their stuff. I'm not going to push. I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to... Because sometimes in a situation where you push before it's ready, you push it away, or you create a situation that's going to erupt, right? Explosive situations. So see the bigger picture. What is it that's missing? What is it that needs to be worked on? And while you're waiting for something, work on yourself, right? Song right now, I cried about you. I cried about you. And then I realized I can buy myself flowers. I can take care of myself. I'm here by myself anyway. Why am I waiting on you? Right? So if there is a particular person at this time that you're feeling impatient with, Spirit says give them space. Don't jump to correct conclusions, because you may not have the correct story. And you're not going to get this message if it's my message. So I may not have the correct story. Because when we jump to conclusions, we want to snap somebody's face off, right? We want to say, like, are you kidding me? Look at her. She's pissed. She is done freaking waiting. But Spirit says you may not be aware of all the details. Don't judge this situation. This is maybe a lesson for you to let go of judgment and understand that there are circumstances that are beyond someone's control, and you may not be aware of that. That is what Spirit's telling you right now. That's the truth of this situation. So no matter what someone says or does, there's an underlying circumstance that is truth, right? It can also be connected to the fact of I'm impatient about my body. Wow. It's been over a month now I've been juicing and eating salads, and I don't see a drastic difference. But I didn't see a drastic difference as it crept up either. As I was eating Rocky Road ice cream, I got to tell you, it's my favorite. And I remember I could literally polish off almost an entire carton. And I'm not kidding. I freaking love it. I would think to myself, I won't eat dinner. I'll just eat this. Full of sugar. So maybe be patient with the condition that you are dealing with, or this condition. It has moved, right? This ganglioid cyst started on my thumb, was at the top of my finger, hurting really bad, and it has moved. So it's moving down, so maybe it's going to be absorbed in, and it's taking a little while. Like the exercise program, I've been walking like crazy with my dogs up and down and around and around, and I'm like, okay, but eventually it does. Eventually it all catches up. Could be that you're studying something and you're frustrated because it's just not gelling, or why am I not getting this? Oh my gosh. Be patient with yourself. That goes all the way back to the beginning about self-love. It's about loving yourself, right? Don't push yourself and expect miracles overnight. With something that it took a while for that situation to happen, it's going to take a little while for you to undo that situation. It's going to take a little while for you to learn this. It's going to take a little while before it becomes old hat. And then all of a sudden, it's kind of like driving a car. Do you remember first driving your car? I do. I was terrified. I was terrified. I was. And backing up and parallel parking, and you're thinking, am I going to... Some people have been driving since they were young because their parents let them. I didn't. So that was scary for me. So right now, I'm getting... Keep our business on the low. So this song, every time I used to hear the song, it used to make me mad, because he says, I just F'd 2 chicks before I saw you. Keep your business on the low. But then when you look at the actual ending, it's like he portrays something, but he's being watched. He's being, like, the hills have eyes. People are watching what's going on here. Keep our business. Don't let anyone know what's going on. You don't understand what's happening. I can't tell you what's happening. That goes along with this. So if you need confirmation of any of these things, Spirit will bring you additional confirmation. But I need to be patient with my body. Keep telling my body how wonderful it is, and I'm so proud of it. And I'm healthy and I'm strong. And I can reverse what I did by eating all that ice cream. I have bags under my eyes and I'm tired, but I need to sleep. So give myself rest. Allow myself to rest. And eating the foods that I'm being guided to eat is more healthy for me anyway. So it's going to be better for my eyes, for my skin, for everything, right? Be patient with yourself. Be loving with yourself. Say nice things. Dress in your finery. Dress for yourself. Put your best foot forward. It's self-love. I don't get dressed and do my hair. I'm at home working. I do this for me. I do it every single day. I kept my jammies on most of the day because they were cute. They were purple and gray and black plaid, and then like a loose. It just made me remember when I lived in Leucadia and Encinitas area at the beach. People would walk around like that all the time. They looked, they're little surf pants. And I thought, all right, it's getting hot. It's time to change. And I go all out. But I forgot, wow, I don't even have bracelets on. I don't have my rings on. I do it for me. I love me. I tell myself that I'm worth it. And that's what you need to tell yourself. All right. I think that's good. We're at 25 minutes. That's long enough. If I can help you with a private reading, you can reach me at www.theangelswhisper.com or Sherricolumbus@yahoo.com. SherriColumbus @yahoo.com. I'd love to help you. Take care. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Peace.